Just taking a stare over here, over at the Order Titans over here. And two more people need to load in on the red side, but we're just waiting on this. And I really want to see who's going where, because I am still questioning whether it be Sun Wukong or will it be Guan Yu, because either one could have some very interesting effect in this. They both have ganking potentials that could be useful, but I really think Guan Yu, because of his amazing horse, can cause some more trouble than Sun Wukong really could. But we will know soon enough, as two more people need to load in.
Looks like TaWNA is going to be on the pristine side, defending the Titans of Order. Meanwhile, Clow's girlfriend is going to be on the opposing side, defending the Titans of Chaos. I'm really curious to see where everybody's going on the TaWNA team. It's similar to like a Sudoku puzzle, if you will, trying to figure out and trying to determine who's going to go where, and then determine from that what their synergies, what their strengths and weaknesses are going to be.
All right, everyone is loaded in now, so now we get to see the bills. Now we get to see where is everyone going, because I am curious. There's a lot of ambiguity with TaWNA, where they could go. It is a jungle Guan, that's for sure there. And it is a support Aphrodite, not surprising with that going on there. Support Sobek, of course. They're both going with the Watcher's Gift. Very staple item there for each of them. And we're waiting to see what Sun Wukong... Oh, it is a jungle tier, so we will see some interesting ganks there from him. And what is Sun Wukong going to open with? We're waiting to find out. And he's opening with Hide of Leviathan. What do you think of that?
He must be assuming that he's going to run into either a magic damage dealer like Aphrodite in the solo lane, or perhaps he's just hedging his bets. The Hide of Leviathan giving both physical and magical protection, so the team pick and the team composition from TaWNA may have just been so confusing. He couldn't, like us, he could not figure out who was going to go where, so he just went with the safe bet of Hide of Leviathan, which gave him protections from both.
That's a smart move there, and they've already put a ward down, so the red team actually knows where TaWNA is right now. Well, looks like they're gearing up for a complete and utter gank on those three. Oh, wow. This could be very interesting to see what happens at the start of this. I'm actually curious what the first levels could have been. Maybe a Sobek with the tail whip, maybe with the pull. Honor most likely goes for an impale, but they're moving in. They're all moving in. I can't wait to see what they do here, and they're scaring them. They see him there. Now they go for the pull on Odin. They converge on Odin. Odin is getting focused down. Odin goes out. They take him out there. And there's now mid-harpies for them to take away. So now Odin's down. He's back out already, but he does lose out on a little bit of golden XP. And Clow's girlfriend starts out with some golden XP. That's nice for the first blood for them. Whoever got the first blood, who was...
It was on her. On her got the first blood,
nice.
Which is... That's who you want to see get the first blood, especially, is you want to get that hunter fed. You want to get him up in levels. You want to get him up in gold so he can buy the items and make his auto attacks just do that much more damage, especially late game.
Yep, and Cloud's girlfriend is just exerting their presence here, taking both mid-harpies there. Now they have some good control there. Sobek on her leave, so Sobek can get all of it for himself. Sobek is almost level 2 here. And they definitely have a level advantage for now over there. Now, we got... usual jungle going on here with the blue camp being taken by Clow's girlfriend. They take it away from the enemy team, though. So now Odin's got to deal with a 2-1 situation. He's only level 1. They're both level 2. I don't know if they could really gank him right now, but they will back him off, so he will lose on XP and gold most likely.
It's interesting to see that the Guan Yu is trying to give lane position to the Sun Wukong, especially given that the Odin was ganked early.
Now we got Tyr. He's only level 1 with very low HP. He's got to recover here because Guan Yu has a large lead here, going level 3 already. Well, Tyr is only level 1, and he's going to get killed by the camp. No, he gets away. Very bad for Tyr. He's going to have a very rough start for a lot of this game. Just that gank at the start really gave him a lot of trouble. And so we just see a very good first blood and just first strike coming from Cloud's girlfriend.
Yeah, a lot of the consumables that we saw Tyr pick up in order to help him sustain and stay in the jungle longer. Well, it wasn't a red pot, so it wasn't that big of a boost or loss, but the health pots and the mana pots that he did have been used, consumed in order to defend his teammates. So he had to go back, buy first
we got a
level.
dive here on Honor. Will the birds finish him off? And they do not. Honor survives with a very small sliver of health. Lucky for him, he got that, but he survived that. We got 3 Cloud's girlfriends over here heading to the mid to go after Isis. Isis is in big trouble here. She does Spirit Ball Guan Yu down. She gets away. But they get complete control over the mid Harpy some more. And with that, just the longer the match goes, the more control they'll have. So TaWNA is really in trouble already.
Isis being forced through that mid tornado, being taking the right choice, honestly, but either choice was between a rock and a hard place, really. He was either get hit by the Spirit's Tempest or walk through one of Ao Kwang's tornadoes.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing right now what a concerted effort can really do to a team. That opening, just taking out Odin and just keeping them away from the mid Harpers, has really hurt TaWNA at the start. They got a lot of recovery to do. The dual lane has recovered pretty well. It's 4-4 against a 4-4. While as right now, Ao Kwang has a 2-level advantage going on in the mid lane, which is going to make Isis suffer for quite a while. So it looks like he's set and forget the kill his minion, so he can rotate over with Guan Yu for a 4-on-2 situation over in the dual lane. What will happen here, though, they have backed off to the tower, and so they're not able to do anything about it. And it's interesting, they do have a ward there, so they actually know that they would be coming over. So at this point, they won't be able to get them unless they overextend themselves. Guan Yu and Ao Kwang see Isis out in position right now, but she's going back to tower. She'll be okay. We have Tyr still trying to recover. He's only level 2. The mid Harpies are in. He's got a ward there, so he knows when they're there, but he doesn't go after them. And he really looks like he should have, because right now he's just too far behind.
Extremely far behind in comparison, especially to the Guan Yu, who just now hit level 5, has his ultimate available for his ganks. That amazing horse, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see it
and we see it
really quick.
Isis didn't dive down. She gets hit with powerful, but she goes down. 301 tower dive there. She was not able to get out of that situation. Unfortunate for her completely.
Yeah, Clow's girlfriend really pressing their advantage right now, taking the experience points and the gold difference advantage of 2,000, almost 2,200 in their favor at the point, and just pushing it, rotating around, looking for ganks. The mid lane's pushed up, so they're going to focus now on the mid Furies, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some of them either do looks like an enemy jungle invade, and perhaps a left lane gank attempt by Guan Yu and Sobek.
They certainly are deep enough to give it a shot, and they're doing the right thing. They're keeping that tier down. He is only level 4. He can't even ult yet. He is just in a very bad position compared to everyone else. And is just... Guan Yu's amazing horse comes out. He's doing a lot of damage. He's taking on... Will Neath fall to an ultimate? Yes, she does. Spirit Ball comes out from Isis. She silences them both so she can help Afro get away. Afro does get away. Tyr comes over. He's only level 4. What can he do is the question. He can do a combo pop-up, but he should really back off. And he does.
Yeah, the ultimate from Aphrodite to the Soulmate just came out a little too late for that engagement. Wanted to protect his carry, but the Desert Fury from the Anher was probably the better target to use that against.
Now we're seeing a lot of back and forth, mostly a stalemate here between Odin and Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong is exerting more force here. He has been hitting the tower, while Odin has not been able to do it at all. He really needs Tyr to save him over there, and I don't think it's going to happen for quite a while. Oh, and we see Claw's girlfriend going for the Gold Fury this early. Will they be able to take it out? With 4 people on it, good chance it will be taken out. Yes, it will. They're going to take it out. This will give them quite a lead here. They are now ahead by 4,000 gold. TaWNA is just in a very bad position here. Tyr is still only level 4.
And we see the downfall of an under-leveled jungle. You can't do the ganks, can't provide the pressure relief that the lanes need. Should they get caught out or go out of position or even get aggressive to try and push the position.
Nice
there goes the Spirit Tempest by Ao Kwang.
Yep.
The healing circle from Isis able to just barely save her.
Yeah, that was a close one there for her. I thought she was dead there, but the Elven was able to save her from the tornado there. Now we got Tyr over here trying to take something away, but it's a 2-on-1 situation. If he does not escape now, he will die. He escapes, but the tornadoes will finish him off. Yes, they do. Down goes Tyr again. Now, do you think he should have been trying to jungle this whole time, or should he have stuck with Soul Lane for a while to level up?
I don't know if... really all he could do is probably help out a lane that was in trouble and split the XP with them until he was a little bit more caught up, or at least somewhat closer. He would still not catch or not be as close as the Guan Yu, who has uncontested camps and buffs at his fingertips in order to level him up, but it would have been a safer play instead of hanging around in the jungle where he is.
Now we have a weird
And
situation
he
here.
levels behind.
Sobek came over and took on Odin. He's under level to him. He was 7 to 9. Now he's 8 to 9. Luckily, someone comes over and saves Sobek from Odin. I don't know what was going on there, but Sobek would put himself in a very bad situation. Tyr's escaping now. And Amazing Horse comes in, takes in Tyr. Can he take out Odin as well? There's a stun there from the Amazing Horse. And he is still alive. Odin's just tanked up. Nope. Sun Wukong is going to... Nope. Not finish him off. No, then he does with his cudgel there. So he takes him out there. Really looked like Odin almost had a chance, but the distance on that cudgel finished it off there. And still, there's 2 kills there. And now it's up to Isis to defend that tower. But now she can't defend her mid tower, which is being crushed by quite a few minions.
Yeah, and now she's headed back to the base to heal up, buy some more items, and hopefully defend that mid lane and push the minions back. Guan Yu just counter jungling that poor Tyr, 4 levels behind, forced to dash away.
Isis drawing some fire for a moment. She will get back to her tower, but that tower on the right lane is in big trouble. Isis in trouble. She gets tornadoes on her. Ultimate hits her. Will she die? She will survive. No, she gets hit by Odin by Guan Yu as he dashes in and finishes her off.
That's probably going to be a mid tower.
Yeah, mid tower. No, they're backing off. They're going for the mid harpers instead. They are 2 low people. If someone just ran in over there, they would be in trouble. So they're playing cautious right there for that. They don't want to give up any of their lead. They do have an 8 to 0 kill advantage right now, and that Andre's been getting pushed back a lot. Sobek has been roaming a lot, but Andre's been doing a good job of defending against Aphrodite and Neith. They've been diving him, but they haven't been able to kill him, and so they've been suffering for that. Alcon finishes off the tower in the mid. And really, what can Blue do to recover?
Well, with a almost 7,400 gold difference and 10,000 experience difference, and Guan Yu just having his way in the jungle wherever he wants, they're going to require vision. They're going to have to group up in order to fend off these over-leveled opponents. Going to have to make some picks. Going to have to find some people that are just out of position, being too aggressive.
We see Honor coming over here. Now they're fighting Tyr. Tyr is trying to get a kill here on Honor. Tyr used his ultimate in the wrong area. Now he's in a tornado. He's going to die there to the tornadoes from Penny, who will be cast in the next game, by the way. And he's doing a good job here with Alquan. Out here comes Odin. He gets Alquan. They're not enough to the tower so he didn't survive that. But Odin able to survive Aphrodite and Neith converging on him. He's in trouble now. And he will die, unfortunately for him. Guan Yu shows up, but Guan Yu is dashing through, hitting Aphrodite, trying to push off the like he uses his amazing horse, trying to do what he does. Can he do more is the question. 3-on-1 situation. Comes on his way over there. Guan Yu was just timing him up for so long. He's doing a good job. What's another kill? Wow, he's taking them out. He's shooing them up. He takes them out. Now he dies after the targets. Odin finished them off. Sometimes trying to chase Odin. He is able to. This is the poke with the cudgel, and now it's against him and Tyr. Tyr is just half his level. Tyr's not going to be able to succeed here. But Tyr is able to get away because that was actually some. So very well done by Guan Yu there before falling. And just
looks like a 3-1 in favor of Clow's girlfriend. And that Guan Yu, again, even his build suggests how much he's taken advantage of the lead. He's gone into and completed a Heart Seeker. So he's going to lose half of his stacks, but the damage output from him is just massive and extensive right now.
That's what was amazing is he was not building any armor or anything, and he was able to handle 4 people at once. They weren't able to take him down. He just really gave them a lot of trouble. Now, Clow's girlfriend is hitting the gold figure again. At the same time, though, we see TaWNA moving towards them. They don't have there, so they have movement that they're there. They're backing off. There's about 3 of them here, 4 of them here. They could try to steal it. Looks like Clow's girlfriend backed off too far, so the gold figure has reset. So now, will there be a fight? Honor jumping all alone. Runs away. It's out. Neith. Neith is done. Now, comes out from Isis, freezes, stuns on her and Alquan, but they back. Fully surrenders the question.
There's a real missed opportunity there, I feel, for TaWNA. The Gold Fury attempt was going on. There were a couple of low targets that maybe perhaps they could have picked off. And of course, with the experience difference being what it is, down